Hey guys, so I'm here today with a super exciting video, and that is a first impression on the Australis contour kit. I've been trying to pick this up for so long. I called up every single price line in my area when it first came out, and they were all like, sorry, we're sold out. I went into Big W, I went into Kmart, I went everywhere and I couldn't find it. So I finally picked it up and I'm really excited to do a first impression on it. I just want to say, excuse my hair, it's really hot here today, and so that's probably why you can hear the fan, but it's going to be boiling if I turn it off, and hence I just want to keep my hair off of me. So I've got my foundation on. I've also concealed under my eyes, but I haven't powdered my face or anything. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks like this on the front, and it's got little instructions on the back. It comes with a little clear protective layer thing, and then these are the powders inside. So I guess we should follow the instructions on the back to see what it says. So it says complete your normal base application before you start. So I guess I'm going to powder my face a little bit. I'm just going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm just going to powder my T-zone and my cheeks a little bit. So then it says, select the shade of powder that is 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone. This should either be number 4, 5 or 6. So 4, 5 and 6 are obviously these dark ones up here or down here, depending on which way I hold the palette. I think I'm going to pick this kind of cool tone shade in here, just because it is the most cool toned and it is also the lightest shade, so I think it will be good for contouring my face. So it says, find the underside of your cheekbone using a blush brush. Sweep your chosen shade from your hairline towards your nose along your cheekbone. So I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush for this because we are contouring. So I just dapped my brush in the product once, and there's a lot of product on there. So tap off the excess. I'm going to maybe you guys can see what's going on here. So I don't like to bring my contour any further in than the outside of my eyes, so that when you look face on, it's not protruding into where your blush and stuff would be. So you can see the difference. This is the side I've contoured, this is the side I haven't. So it does make me look like I have a little bit more cheekbones going on, which is good. So I'm going to do the other side. Then it says to sweep the same shade along your temples and along your hairline across your forehead. Use the residual powder on your brush to take along your jawline. I'm looking at these instructions here, so we're up to this step here, which tells you to take it up on your hairline. So I'm going to start at my temples. That's going to even out, and I'm going to blend it down here just a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it along the very top of my hairline. I don't usually bronze my hairline very much, so I'm just going to take it along the very top. I like to kind of connect my hairline or my temple bronzing up with the bronzing on my cheek. And then it says to use any extra that's on your brush along the jawline. So you can see the product a little bit up here on my temples and around the top of my forehead. I'm not sure how well it's kind of coming up on camera, but it does look quite nice. I can't decide if it looks a little bit too muddy though. Maybe it's just the amount of product I used, or the way I applied it, or the color I picked. But to me, up here on my head, it looks a little bit muddy. Anyway, we'll keep going. So then it says, use the same shade starting from the inner point of your eyebrows and drag down the side of your nose. Join the lines in a circle around the tip of your nose. So I'm going to take a tiny bit on the end of my brush. It says from my eyebrow down the side of my nose. And then to join it up down here. Right, so that is the contouring done. Now it says to select a shade from powders 1, 2 or 3 for highlighting. Sweep your chosen shade above and below the lines you have contoured along above and below the lines you have contoured earlier along the cheekbones. So I think I'm going to use this powder here on my face because it is kind of like a skin tone powder, but it doesn't have a like shimmer to it. So this is number 1, and I'm just using my e.l.f. tapered face brush for this. Now look, these are extremely pigmented and kind of powdery. So under where I applied my contour, and then on top of where I applied my contour, so under and on top. So then it says apply the same shade to your forehead, bridge of the nose and the chin. So forehead, the nose and chin. So I finished the rest of my makeup. I added some blush and then went on and did my eyes and stuff. I'm really impressed actually with how this looks now that all the products are on my face and that I have kind of a full face of makeup. I thought maybe it looked a little bit muddy before, but I actually like how it's turned out. So overall, I think I would definitely recommend the Australis contour kit. I don't think it would work if you're really dark or if you're really fair, just because of the shades in it. So like I'll do a swatch. So they're the 3 lightest shades. This one here is shimmery. This is the yellow banana colour, and this one is the skin colour on the end that is also matte. They are a little bit powdery. Like when I just put them on my arm, then they did come off a little bit powdery. The bronzers are definitely better. There's nowhere near as much kind of powder to them, but these highlight shades are definitely more powdery. So this is the bronzers. This one is this one here, and then the middle, and then the far over here. So I am quite impressed with the pigmentation of the shades. As I said, I do think they can be a little bit powdery. And I think I'd be able to use this in the winter. My skin is quite pale. I would just have to use it with a light hand. I personally haven't tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, but I've heard from people who have that this is a really good dupe. It's only $16.95 here in Australia from Priceline, so I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't seen it. They are my first thoughts on the contour kit. Let me know in the comments below what you think if you own it. I would love to know. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video if you like first impressions, so I do know what videos you guys would like me to do more of. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!